Hello everybody and welcome back. Well, I thought for this video, I thought I would just take a little sidetrack. It has nothing to do really with the Linux or Windows, so if you would like to just get out of this, watching this video right now, I completely understand. But last night, quite by accident, right before going to bed, I usually take one of my laptops with me and check out what's going on around the web, not necessarily with Linux or Windows. And on YouTube, I came across an upload of the 40th anniversary of the classic martial arts movie Enter the Dragon, starring of course the legendary Bruce Lee. And this was, I believe, sponsored by, I believe, the Motion Picture Academy of Sciences or something like that. It's on YouTube. You can catch it just by doing a search. I believe it's just Enter the Dragon 40th anniversary or something like that. The movie really, Enter the Dragon, and Bruce Lee for me holds a very special spot in my heart because I was just a very young kid at the time, and I do remember the first time seeing Bruce Lee as a young kid. I was completely mesmerized by how much one man, just how much the human body could do in terms of physical and martial arts prowess. And really, to me, what Bruce Lee embodied was really many things. But in terms of his physical fitness, to me, Bruce Lee, what he did, it was, I guess, the best way to describe his physical fitness is the science of the human body taken to its highest form. And if there was such a thing as physical perfection in terms of how healthy can you get, really Bruce Lee was it, and really even to this day, of course, he is well known. Even if you were born after his untimely passing back in I think July of '73, I'm sure many of you know who he is, or at least what Bruce Lee is about. Of course, Enter the Dragon, big hit. I remember the lines, going around the block, waiting to see at that time probably the most popular movie of that summer. And I vaguely remember hearing radio commercials and even the radio TV DJ hosts being somewhat impressed just listening to the radio commercial for the movie Enter the Dragon. I have memories of sitting in that theater packed with all kinds of people, all kinds of the one thing that Bruce Lee really transcended, to me at least, in growing up in New York City, back there in Brooklyn. Bruce Lee was, of course, he was born in the States, but of course he was Chinese. And when you walked into that theater, it really didn't matter, what race you were, Chinese, foreign, domestic, black or white. It didn't matter because we were all rooting for the same guy. We were rooting for the little Chinese guy named Bruce Lee to kick the out of everybody who was evil. And I do remember as a kid, sitting there and listening, watching the movie, and the reaction of the people, people cheering and clapping their hands. It was almost surreal. It was almost like I was in a miniature version of the Super Bowl, and people just packed together and reacting to what they saw, in complete awe and amazement, and and just basically having fun, a little slice of humanity for that short 90 minutes of film, watching the one and only Bruce Lee, and of course the now classic movie Enter the Dragon. But anyway, that's it. I just thought I would share some of my thoughts, a little bit about my childhood, and growing up, learning some martial arts. I don't do it anymore, or at least not as much as I used to with my bad back and stuff. But just a little bit of my childhood and and being exposed to the great martial arts legend Bruce Lee. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you have any comments about Bruce and and the movies and Enter the Dragon and stuff like that, of course, post your comments below. But I just thought I would share something I saw last night, the 40th anniversary of Enter the Dragon. You can catch it on YouTube. All of the, or I believe most of the important actors who were in the movie are on that. I believe it's a 50-minute special that you can catch. Someone posted it on YouTube, but it had the actors John Saxon, Bob Wall, the producer, director, even the music composer Lalo Schifrin. Mr. Schifrin, of course, well known for the music for the original Mission Impossible, I believe Hawaii Five-0, and a host of others. And Lalo recalled a story that he told. He says that when he first met Bruce, Bruce told him that back in the 60s, Bruce used to train or used to exercise listening to the theme from Mission Impossible. So how cool is that? Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for listening at this. And as always, I will catch all of you sometime in the future.